Guess what day it is? It's race day. That's right. Race day. Well, I was racing modifieds. I know I've said this before, but it's race day. It isn't Friday. It isn't Saturday. It's race day. That's right. That's right, my fellow racers. It's race day. Well, we must not have old Sean Stamper in the lobby. I don't see any of his peeps over here. They might be all over there because I don't see any of, let's see here before I shoot my mouth off. Today's the 9th. I think they're all over there racing, in that other league. Yeah. That, whatever it is. I think it's an Xbox league, isn't it? I don't know. I think. I could be wrong. I think it's an Xbox league. I don't know what I'm getting out of it. I could be wrong. Anyway. Yeah, I don't see any of them in here. Oh, there's old Stamper. Stamper made it. Attaboy, Stamper. All right, I think my trading paints is finally working. You know, this whole broadcast deal is stressing. I've had to reboot my computer twice. My frame rates were sucking, so I had to reboot. Then my trading paints isn't working at 100%. I see I got Ricky Miles in his Grid Vision car, so it must be getting better. It must be loading everybody up, trying to. Let's see, I know Evan Perry's car. Let's take a look at Evan here. Evan Perry, let's see. Yeah, okay. So it's getting there. That's a good thing. Glad to have you. Glad to be broadcasting. I kind of like broadcasting. It's kind of fun, but I'd like to be racing with you guys also. No doubt. We've got a, look at here, old Roger Buff. Well, I know that's not a sim paint. I don't think. That's not an iRacing paint. All right. Roger Buff in the lobby. Good to see Roger back. You know, he's hit and miss. He shows up and he disappears for a long time. I like Roger. He hooks us up with not just because he gives us setups. I just, he's a hell of a race car driver. Sean Stamper, currently not on the racetrack. Steve Gill in the chat. Good to see you, Steve. Thank you for showing up. Oh, there's old Ryan Wilson. He made it. Zachary Cato made it. Scott Howell made it. Gary Fassett made it. I'm thinking that other league is wrapping up, and they're piling in here at the last second. Thinking that's what's going on.
I mean, I knew it was running today. I was going to go over there and support him, but I kind of thought it was an Xbox league. Not for sure. And I can't. I mean, I'm going to have to get clarification on that. I'm sure. But I mean, I can't get overly excited about an Xbox league, but I could be wrong. I hope not. Hope it's not. That would mean they're all on Xbox controllers, right? Most of them. I hope not. Robert Love. Okay. I think my trading paints is back up to speed. Thankfully. Good job. Let's see here. Smith having problems with his computer also. Robert Love. Let's see. Sliding through the pits. Better check on our track temp. Let's say Smith's got her cranked up. The way Robert was sliding through the pits, you'd think I was drinking the way I'm slurring, right? You would think so. That's not the case as we're going into qualifying. 108 degrees. No, Robert, you better set that brake bias, buddy. Well, let's take a look at practice here. It looks like Matt Stevens was number one in practice. 48.055. Bryce Saucier. I wonder if that's any relation to. Who was the Saucier? Who was Bryce? Got Miles in fourth. Alex Labaugh is your top five. All right, qualifying. Let's get my tower up. Currently don't have a lap in yet to score. Lots of, let's see, 100 lapper tonight. 100 lapper tonight. I'm really upset I'm not racing. I just like the longer races. I just do. I understand, not during the week. I get that. Everybody's got a job. I get all that. I get all that. Tommy Rogers sliding into the lobby. Yeah, they were all over there at that other deal. I was gonna try to get over there. I wasn't for sure about it. Is this the view that everyone will see the whole race? Well, let's see here. Who is that? Jordan. Well, let's see, Jordan. We can go to this view. 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 How about this view? You want this view? How about this view? Maybe some of this view. We also got this view. We got this view. We got some of that. We got a little bit of this. Got a whole lot of that. And that. And that. And that. and that, and that, and that, and that. How about some of that? How about a little bit of this? How about a little bit of that? And finally, that. So, hope that's, I hope that meets your expectations there, Jordan. So, race hasn't started yet. I'm not busting your balls. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. But I'm not busting your butt. I'm just, yeah, no. We'll be, I'm not going to sit here and go through the cameras and overdo it. I mean, it is what it is. I'll be scanning through the pack to check on everybody. Jason Anderson, currently your number one qualifier at 51.277. That's a pretty good time. We haven't had a whole lot of sub threes lately with the track temps higher up in the 220s, 125 area. So this track temp being a little bit lower, 108, it's going to see those lower qualifying times as you're seeing, which, I mean, you're only talking about the top five are breaking the sub 300s, the sub threes, 51 threes, 300s. So, yeah, that just gives you the grip level right there. That's going to wind down qualifying. Hundred lapper stages at what did he say? I think it's the same thing with just an extra one added, right? 35, 55, and 75, I'm going to say. Is that correct? I don't have my Discord up and going, so I believe that's it. I believe so. Smith not in the lobby. I don't know who's running the deal. I don't know. I don't see any. Yeah, they might have to hand the reins off to. Yeah. Oh, look at there. Jason Anderson is your number one qualifier. Roger Buff Sr., qualifying number 2. Good to see you, Roger. William Daniels. William Daniels the 5th. Mike Cash, good to have you back, Mike. Matthew Brown, always good to see Matthew. He's won a couple races here lately. He's on a pretty good run. Justin Lee Pearson, AWR race team. Matthew Brown again. Yeah, S&M. Whoop, always blinking. John, you got to fix that. I don't know. Always. Jamie Shaw. Evan Perry. Jerry Fassett with a different ride, or my Trading Paints hasn't fully got him loaded yet. But Jerry Fassett in a different. There goes Tommy Rogers sliding on by. Don Gregg, old Stamper. Stamper, your fans are already hollering for you in the lobby. Good job. Alex LeBall, good to see you, Alex. Lee Ball, he'll probably bust my butt for not saying his name right also. Camper. Ricky Miles in the Stoker Graphics. Stoker Graphics. All right. Don't know who Stoker Graphics is. Black Flag Racing. Stephen Gill. I know Stephen. Bryce Saucier. Good to see you, Bryce. Joe David. Mitchell Semedo. MJ Palmer. Javier Dawkins Batiste. Look at that. I got that one nailed, right? Chris Perry. Justin Robertson. David Moyer. Bryce Dudley. Schmidt. Yeah. Luigi Gonzalez. Pat Stevens. Todd Mays. We're going to sit here and talk about a little bit about Todd Mays, the newest addition to S&M Motorsports. S&M Motorsports house driver. Todd Mays also piloting that new JNS graphics design car made by yours truly, James Smith. Todd don't have his wheels set right, or James didn't paint them right. I don't know which. Let's get back on the leader. Oops, lost my mouse. Yeah, JNS Graphics. James is painting cars. So if you want a car painted, we're all going to support him because, I mean, he's charging to paint cars. So anything he makes, I'm not going to say what he's charging because I'm not for sure. Goes towards all these races that they put up. So yeah. So we're all supporting him over here at S&M. Todd Mays had a bunch of cars made up. I mean, like 5 cars. Probably why James isn't in the lobby. He's probably building his cars. If I know James. That's probably what he's doing. He's saying he's having computer problems, but he's probably building that guy's cars. I just know him. Know him pretty well. Know him better than he knows himself. I'll probably get a mess of crap from him tomorrow because I said that. But oh well, I love you anyway. Justin Robinson, how good are these guys? Well, they're pretty damn good, Justin. Justin Robertson in the chat. They're pretty good. We do this every single night. Some of our best guys are not in here, but this guy right here, Roger Buff Sr., your leader, he is considered one of the best in the iRacing circles. And this Mike Hash is new to our lobby. I'm pretty impressed with Mike. He's up front a lot. Justin Lee Pearson, also a front runner, always up front. Matthew Brown, always, as Matthew Brown, going to take it 4 wide and thought twice about it. Thank you, Matthew. I'm sitting here going to brag on you a little bit as you're making it 4 wide on lap 2. On a 100-lap race. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Yeah, we saw that develop. Wow. We saw that one developing. Looks like Gonzalez. Gonzalez got out of shape and yeah, just wrecked the 7 car, which collected the 24 car, which collected the 92 car. I'm going to say Gonzalez caused all that. I could be wrong, but Roger Bush Sr., John Miles, Justin Lee Pearson, Jamie Shaw, Matthew Brown is your top 5. Few cars on pit road, a little bit. I was thinking for a 100-lap race, they're awfully aggressive for a 100-lap race with only 3 fast repairs. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm thinking this is a race I dang sure would have been just riding around for about 50 laps. I'm going to say for sure. That's just me. That's just my old age, you know. I don't know. If I was younger, I would probably be up there. Let's add a few more. Let's see. Let's go to 28. Let's go to 20. Let's go to 30. We're adding cars to the ticker. There we go. I don't want it to interfere down there with the names. Perfect. All right, we're going to go with that. So, lap 7. I don't know. I think with a, you know. Roger Buff has fallen off the pace a little bit, not leading the pack, as that's a pretty car, the 88 car of that's not being scored as the 88. I don't know who that is. We'll figure it out here as we go. Scotty Stamper's in the lobby. Terry Stamper's in the lobby. Renee Music. All of the regulars are in the chat supporting their driver, Mr. Stamper. You exceeded my expectations, Randy. I don't know what I did, Mr. Wilson. I don't know, because you guys have hated me for so long. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. They don't hate me. We're just competitors that love this game. That's all there is to it. All them guys are very passionate about this whole thing here that we love so much. These guys are kind of filing it out here. I don't know if they're deciding to, just figure it out. Probably some of them are figuring it out. Holy guacamole. This thing is 100 laps. We better just slow on down here and maintain a little bit. Right? Right? Jamie Shaw out of Canada, sneaking up there into the top 5. Jamie Shaw, an S&M admin, along with John Miles right ahead of him. Plenty of admin in this lobby, so it's not a deal that James is not in the lobby. Plenty of admin. We've got, and then plus, if they need to, they can draw on the AWR guys. So not a big deal. Totally not a big deal. Glad to see Tommy Rogers make it into the lobby. I just saw his name flash across my screen. I'm hoping he didn't wreck. Currently a ton of cars not being scored, and I don't know what that's about, but I think it's just my software doing something. It looks like a ton of them coming to pit road right now. Zachary Cato. So teammates all coming to pit lane. This is they're on their own Discord, talking to each other, and they're getting it figured out, saying let's go right now. Those guys, the SMT guys, probably just went with him. Oh, No, that was Evan. That was not Evan. Evan stayed out. Roger getting smoked on pit road. Pearson first out. Pearson with a, where'd my thing go? Here it is. Hold on here. Let's see. Pearson with a, a great stop. Well, I mean, he's about average for everybody. I mean, but he led that thing out of there with a 6.3 second stop. Cato with a 5.7. I mean, all these guys, this Tommy Rogers 6.0, all these guys, Matthew Brown 5.8, they've all been practicing. They figured out that pit stops are key in this race, and they really are. Really, really, really are. Pit stops are key. Well, look at there. The lovely Rebecca Perry in the lobby, in the chat, supporting her man. Congratulations. Not congratulations. That's the wrong, you just had a, well, it's probably been 3 weeks. It's not like we talk. So I think you just had a anniversary. I thought I saw on Facebook. Congratulations. Super nice people. Evan and his lovely bride. Glad to see her in the chat. I don't know that I've ever seen her in the chat supporting her husband. That's awesome. That is truly, truly awesome. I'm going to get farther back here in the order. Let's see here. We'll find Stamper. Stamper running 9th. Not in a bad position. Now long race. Not in a bad position at all. Along with Samedo, Stamper, and Dudley all running together. Go a little farther back to Evan Perry. Evan Perry in the 72 car. SMT driver. That's the name of his league, SMT. I had just a great fun time over at Evan's race last week in Texas race. Put on 200 lapper, I think it was. 200 lapper. I think that should be Evan's niche. I think Evan shouldn't worry about putting on league races. I think Evan should do the specialty races, the 200 lap races. That was a fun race. I would like to see Evan do that. Concentrate on that. Because he didn't care what anybody said. He just ran it how he wanted to run it. And there was no cautions for 50 laps. He held to it. I mean, he when I run a race, I say the same thing. I'll throw a caution if we wreck 30 cars on the first 2 laps during a stage or something at the start. And that's understandable. You don't want everybody quitting. But yeah, I'd like to see Evan do that. I really would. Theirs is they used to be teammates. So they're AWR guys. So they're affiliated. I'm gonna say. They all Evan and AWR or SMT AWR. They all came out of the same place as Sean Stamper is going to have to get an ambulance to come and pick him up. Wow, he just got flat wrecked. I mean, flat wrecked. Currently on lap 15. I don't know if we have supposed to be lap 15. I don't know. We're supposed to have a caution. So we don't have, again, nobody running the show here. I did that on accident. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see what lap we're on. See if I'm wrong. No, we're on lap 16. Maybe we're going to lap 30 or something. I don't know. We'll see. Got no idea. Oh my God, Evan Perry. Wow. What was that? Oh, all right. Matthew Brown wrecked the 11. And Evan goes to miss and yeah, oh wow, and oh poor old John Miles gets 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 ass pounded. Oh no, oh no. All right, as the timing and scoring adjusts here, I'm kind of out of sequence here because we're supposed to have a caution and we didn't have one. So I don't know what we're doing again. I get in my frame of mind what we're doing and it doesn't happen. So I don't know. I don't know. I was expecting a text saying, no, you're wrong. We're going to do this and that, but I haven't got that. So, again, Vice President can't throw a yellow flag. I guess maybe we're just going to run it out. Let's see here. We got 30 cars, a lap down. Oh, Ricky says stages are 25, 50, and 75. Oh, that would have been nice if you'd have told the broadcaster. I'm sure Grid Vision doesn't have that problem. All right, we're going to 25. That was probably his lovely bride, Lisa, sending me a message. That's awesome that she did that for me. I appreciate you, Lisa. We have a lot of wives that support their men. I love that. And again, these guys now are, Justin Lee Pearson probably did not take tires on the first stop. And that's probably the effect of that right there, I'm going to say. I'm going to say that, right? I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. Because now they ran 20 laps. I don't know. They might have. No, they didn't. They came in about the right amount of time for 15 laps. So I don't think he adjusted the fuel. So I'm really, really sorry, guys. I'm really out of sorts here. I was set up for 15 laps, and I'm trying to regather my thought process here. So Matthew Brown is being scored our leader, but he's on pit lane. So Todd Mays is your leader. Todd Mays, Scott Howell, Justin Robertson, Tommy Rogers. I ran, what was it, a race yesterday with Tommy Rogers. That was a good race. We only had about 15 cars. But man, Tommy, we got into the third stage and we matched up good. I mean, he pushed me all the way around the racetrack. I can't find you now. because I am all messed up in this pit cycle. I had you. There you are. You're our leader. No wonder. You're clear up at the top. I'm looking at about I'm looking at about 8th. Yeah, I mean, I was having a hard time pushing anybody yesterday. And I was pretty surprised that, yeah, Tommy pushed me all the way around the racetrack. Miles, this is a 100-lap race. Yes, I know, dear. Thank you. I know, but I was set up for, I was told 15, 35, 55, and 75. And so somebody changed it and did not pass it on to me. So it's kind of important when you're broadcasting that you let your broadcaster know these things. Kind of. I'm just saying. Justin Robertson with a black flag. As we got 90% of the field a lap down. Tommy Rogers coming to lap 24. So this changes the whole complexion of this race now that it's a 25, 50, 75 lapper. Just really does. I need to probably shut my computer down and re-get psyched up for the whole thing. I gotta go, think about it, and I'm kidding. Not gonna do that. I'm just kidding. Rogers, Miles, Shaw, Brown, Pearson. Let's see if Miles is content with Rogers winning this stage. I don't think he can get it done. He does not. He's just going to ride this out.
Yellow.
And Tommy Rogers with AWR wins the stage. SMT Racing, can't turn left at all. Watch how I entered my pit box. Oh, I know, I saw you. Master driving. Is that when you when you ran over John Miles and it wasn't your fault. You couldn't control your car and you ran over John Miles and put his fuel tank into his teeth? That was your master? Oh, I'm so kidding you. I am so kidding you. All right. I got to write myself a note here because I am thinking lap 30. So either the field has to catch up to the pace car, or Tommy Rogers has went around one too many times. I don't know which, and I'm going to say it's the field, because I don't know why they're all lollygagging back there. They all are. They're all just parked. So like I say, we don't have too many people in the lobby that got it together, I guess. I don't know. Pressing. Tommy Rogers does. He smoked him on that stage, and he's where he's supposed to be. Only car where he's supposed to be. Here they come. They're all getting there now. Roger, Miles, Shaw, Pearson, Hesh is your top 5. Todd Mays, that's what I said. Todd is our brand new. I've raced a lot with Todd. I sure have. I've raced a bunch of races with Todd. In some other leagues, I think, what was the name of that league? I think he was over there at that, Alien, what is it? Alien 51 is it called or something? I think pretty sure. What was the name? I haven't been over there in a long time. I haven't ran with them. But yeah, glad to have Todd aboard the S&M crew. We don't have, a lot of our guys. I think Kevin Dixon, he's got him a new woman now, and he's probably which is not a bad thing. He's got to pay attention to that, and you never know how that's going to turn out. So, and then Mike is working just a ton nowadays. Don't see any of the Dark Horse guys in here. None of them are in here. I just noticed that. Wow. They must be mad at us again. Wow. Yeah, and then our other guy, Dave's not in here. He's a hit and miss. And Stamper's about the only reliable one. And we know Todd races a ton. And our other guy, can't remember his name, he's off back east. He won't be back until 2027. So we don't have very many drivers. They're all missing in action. All right, probably ought to, I don't know if you've got a ton of cars still a lap down. Probably, if it was me, I'd extend it a lap, let them get caught up, because that was terrible. Dampers number 1, it says in the lobby. All right, so let's see here. Let's see my notes. Okay, 50, lap 50. So we're going to stop twice for sure for fuel if you save fuel. I don't know if so I don't know if that's doable, if you can stretch it in this deal. I'm sure that discussion is being had. That say, okay, instead of white knuckling this deal, why don't we save a little fuel? I don't know that we've run a 50 lap or 25, 50 in forever. We haven't. That's what I'm saying. We did over at Evans race. Chris Perry, 27, and Evan Perry. Or no, Chris Perry, 24. Wonder if that's any relation. As a pace car, lights are turned off. We're going to go green.
Green.
John Miles leads us to the green flag, and wow. 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 I'm guessing somebody didn't take tires. I don't know. Somebody trying to gain track position. I'm not even gonna go back. Well, let's see here. Let's see if Jepson's being a Jepson. Let's see. Could have been our new guy. Who knows? Let's see here. Big checkup up front. Ricky Miles out of the gas. Checked everybody up. Or it was Tommy. Somebody checked up front. Smith's got to work on your colors. Oh, Todd. No, Todd took off or oh, I don't know what happened there. It wasn't Ricky's fault. I take that back. That was not Ricky's fault. John Miles is your leader. Ricky Miles putting up a good fight. Roger Buff Sr. with a big push on Ricky. Ricky managed to hang on to it. Good job, Ricky Miles. I don't know, Roger, if Ricky's that guy that you need to be pushing like that. I don't know. I'm just saying, not trying to be mean. As you saw, he went straight up the racetrack. Late on his entry. Always late turning in. I don't know if he's got issues with his screen or what or whatever, but he's always late turning into the corner. It's like he waits till he gets into the corner and then he turns left. And by then he's already half a lap up the racetrack. Half a lane up the racetrack. Tommy Rogers having a good race. Tommy Rogers at AWR. He has his league race Sunday. Highline Racing Network broadcast. Free league. So everybody in that lobby fills up like in 20 minutes, if even that. So if you're going to get in, you better get in quick. I probably just screwed myself. So yeah, Sunday, Highline Racing Network, free broadcast, free league race. There's about, I don't know, about 8 more races on the schedule, I think. Something like that. Stamper had 4 minutes optional repair. Out to be back in. Oh, so he did not. Yeah, well, so Stamper with a 100-lap race, you could have used up all your fast repairs by now. And you wouldn't even make it. Yeah. So that information was brought to you by Terry Stamper. So, yeah. So I think, so Stamper has plenty of time to get his track position back. But you don't want to use up all your fast repairs. I get that. I surely do. Stamper's still on pit road. He's been in there 4 minutes, so yeah, he's about done. Like she said. Still on pit road. I like that. That's good information. I mean, it's right there. If I would have looked, I could have saw that he's sitting on pit lane. Now that you brought it to my attention, yeah. Tommy Rogers takes over the lead. I don't know. It's looking pretty good for the AWR crew. Tommy's got a race car tonight. Tommy's got a hot rod, as we call it. John Miles continuing to have a little internet issue. Lap 37. So they should be coming to pit road here pretty quick. So I'm going to say we're going to find out right now. They've got to run this thing long. Tommy's out front, been out of front a lot. You don't really want to be leading this deal. You're going to burn more fuel. You want to be tucked in right there where Ricky Miles is at and Roger Buff. You're saving fuel back there. Here comes Ricky. They're all coming in on lap 11. Doesn't look like any penalties so far. Tommy Rogers is going to go around his teammate. I guess Tommy's making fuel. I guess he doesn't have to pit. Let's see if Tommy decides to pit from lane 2. Oh, now he says, okay, I'll pit now. He smoked him on pit road. Wow. Tommy's been practicing. Tommy drove around him. Got down pit road first. I mean, that's a good way to get in pit road, but normally you get wrecked. Let's see if we can manage to get out. See how long. Let's see if this round these guys take tires. I'll be able to tell you here in a second. Tommy Rogers way late getting off of pit road. Way late. Don't know what happened to him. Didn't get a penalty. Let's see here. Tommy Rogers took 4 tires. Everybody else took no tires. That's what happened. I think in this race you have to take tires. I think Tommy's right. I don't know if I would have taken 4. They might have taken 2, but I don't think so. I think that's a longer stop than 6.2, I think. I could be wrong. And I didn't see their cars getting jacked up in the air. Roger Buff getting pretty serious about, I'm going to make you go to the front, Ricky Miles. Roger Buff is just going to, Roger Buff is the first one really to come to show up on the scene and actually showed how to do that push all the way around the racetrack. We saw him doing that in a money race. And he came in with a guy and they just flat killed us. And we all said, wow, we've got to figure out how to do that. They're killing us. But that was back when damage was off. And you could just push and all the way around there. You could just push. Your motor would get hot and damages off, though. It didn't matter. Lap 40. Coming to 41. Ryan Wilson and Jerry Fassett just taking her easy back in the back. Kind of liking their, Ryan nowadays is up in the front, but I think he's got the mindset of this is a long race. We only have 3 fast repairs, guys. Let's see, I could be wrong. He could slingshot right here to the front, but we'll see. Zachary Cato in line back here with Justin Robertson, it says, but I don't see Jamie Shaw anywhere. As the 13 car peels off to pit road by himself, that'll be bad. I mean, well, you better just quit wrecking everybody every week, and maybe you'll have help, which you probably should do. Zachary Cato with a very fast car the other night, or last week. He just motored away from me. I couldn't keep up with him. On back here to Alex Liban and Robert Love. MJ Palmer. MJ Palmer, it says that's who that is. I don't know for sure. Let's see. We're going to find out right now. Nope. Was not. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the wrong car. Robert Love's not being scored as the 83 or the 45. There is Stephen Gill in the 82. Or I'm not the 82. Yeah, well, he's being scored as the 82. Or no, the 8 of MJ Palmer. I'm sorry, I've got him mixed up. My Scott Howell. Scott Howell in 20th. Along with Jordan Strickland, Todd Mays, Jacob Brace. Scott Howell has a league that he runs also on Tuesday nights. It is a paid league. I think that thing is wrapping down, I believe, winding down, I should say. I think, I'm not for sure, but you can't get in it anyway. It's a payout lead. Him and his wife run that. It's a pretty cool deal. I didn't get in it because I wasn't for sure that I could. It started when I was working at the racetrack, and I could not. When the schedule was winding, when our schedule was at the racetrack, and I could not. I just couldn't commit to it. There's old Stamper. Stamper's going to have to get a few laps back. Probably 4 or 5. We'll have his lovely bride tell us how many laps he's down. I don't have that lap running to tell me how many laps he's down. So, nope, I do. He's quite a few laps down. But very doable. Very doable. 7 laps down. He's very, very doable. All right, we're going to get back up on our leaders as, well, they're not too far ahead of Stamper as Ricky Miles, S&M Motorsports, is your host during the week, usually Monday through Friday, Monday through Wednesday, Monday through Thursday, Monday through Friday during racing events, and I don't know where you're going, Ricky. Are we going or are we not going to pit road? And yeah, yeah. Not going to say nothing about that. Lap 48. Let's see here. Let's see. We're on old John Miles. Well, 199 mile an hour. I'm going to say they're not, they're not been 10 laps since they last pit, coming to 11. They have one more to go. Are they going to be able to? That's what I'm saying. Were they going to be able to make this work? John Miles, 198 miles an hour, coming down into the tri-oval. This will be interesting. Very, very interesting. This is the white flag lap for the stage. Jamie Shaw, is he on the lead lap? No, he's not. So these are your leaders. Let's see if they've saved enough fuel. Here comes Ryan Wilson. I told you, Ryan Wilson laying back there in the back. He was saving fuel. As these other guys, I don't know if they're going to be able to even make it around. It looks like John Miles is going to win the stage.
Yellow flag is out.
And he does. And Jamie Shaw wrecks him. So that doesn't do any good right there. Jamie Shaw just went ahead and just wrecked him. Okay. There you go, Jamie. Attaboy. John Miles saying thanks, Jamie. Jamie Shaw probably making himself a cocktail and just wrecked him. Yeah. Well, you probably limp around there now. Make it for sure now. How about Jerry Fassett? Let's see if old Jerry Fassett is going to make it. I'm just curious if these guys are going to make it to pit road. I don't know if pit road is open or closed. We're going to find out right here, right now. I think pit road is closed. We'll see if Pearson gets a black flag. It is. Pit road is closed. Pace cars clear around into turn 3. Bassett, although Pearson did not get a black flag, so maybe it was open. I kind of doubt it. They haven't caught up to the pace car yet. Gary Fassett's your leader. He's limping around. He's coming to 13 laps. He's got to be out of fuel. Has to be. 88 mile an hour. Coasting. He needs one of his teammates to push him. One of his teammates needs to push your teammate.
Is he gonna make? Oh, he's got plenty of. He can make it, but all right. Well, yeah, he still won the stage. I mean, he'll go on Facebook as your stage winner. He'll go on Facebook as the stage 2 stage winner. Scotty Stamper, put some stamper in it. What? You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Wilson got the big wow. I think he must be talking about the. Yeah, Wilson must be talking about Jamie Shaw wrecking everybody under caution. Gotta be. What that was referring to in chat. Has to be. All right, so let's find old Stamper. He is motoring around the racetrack. Let's see here. He has gotten a lap back, and he's got some fuel. So he can probably get another lap or 2 back, depending upon where's the pace cars at. Let's see here. I can look and see. I can look and see. It's way behind him. He's going to get, well, he might get 2. He might get 2 out of it. Let's see. Yeah, he just got 1. Now he's 5 laps down. Very doable. Very doable. All right, so Jerry Fassett won the stage. It doesn't really matter that, he doesn't retain the lead because it's Talladega. It really doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, it's, but it really doesn't matter. He's got great track position. So, yeah.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Probably a cool deal right there to extend it. We got multiple cars a lap down. That's what I would do. I mean, get everybody caught back up. You don't want everybody getting mad and leaving. So looking forward to that Sunday race of Tommy Rogers over at Highline, Chicagoland, I believe. I have to look. Or was that Weekend Racing's race, Chicagoland? No, I believe they're Kansas. I don't know. I better not say, because I'm going to look real quick, because I saved the schedule. I'm going to look real quick. This was Talladega, this last one. Nope, Chicagoland. Chicagoland, then Kansas. Oh, Circuits of America. Oh, my God. Circuit of America. Ryan Wilson, which Circuit of America circuit? There's like 4 of them. They're going to run the NASCAR West or the long. They've got like 3 or 4 different ones, which I'm just curious. I don't run road courses. I'm completely, I'll be starting in the back and just riding around, but I'm going to support
Let's see if we can't get Ryan Wilson to respond. But yeah, Chicagoland Sunday at Highline Racing Network. How many laps is that deal? That's a Chicagoland is 1.5 miles. Oh, 100 laps. Yeah, good. I was sitting there thinking, I'm hoping it's not 50 laps. That would suck. He would be over in 8 minutes. 100 lapper at Chicagoland. Awesome. Awesome. Stevens, Schmedo, Saucier. Saucier. Who was the guy that used to, Ryan, who was the guy that used to run with us? It wasn't Bryce, was it? It was somebody else, Saucier. Bassett Rogers is your top 5. Roger Buff, still, and Justin Lee Pearson, still in that top 5 area. John Miles also, right around in that. Robert Lavelle, David Duval, Robert Laval, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it right. He ripped my ass one night. As Matt Steven. I better give Matt Steven a little love.
Green flag.
Matt Steven is, I believe, new to S&M. So Matt Stevens starting up front. Let's see how Matt does in the 98 car. Also the 7 car, well, that's Bryce Saucier. I'm pronouncing that wrong too. I'm sure of it. '17 car. Getting Roger Buff a little out of shape. Good thing he kind of backed out of the gas. Roger's just going to let him go on by. So you kids go ahead. You know, don't wreck me as you go on by. A lot of laps left. We're just halfway. Just halfway. And let's see, we're down to 26. We lost about 50% probably, which is fine. Makes for a better race. You kind of see the tones change a little bit. You're kind of figuring out, you know, we only have 3 fast repairs. Better kind of dial her down a little bit. There's no need to be running 3 wide on lap 1. See, they kind of dialed her back just a little bit. It's not so much of a big rush to try to get to the front. Need to save some fuel. Need to stay on the lead lap is their mindset right now. We kind of blew that first 50 laps. 50% of them are thinking, I blew that. Robert Laval around the top side by himself. Holding that top line pretty good by himself without any help. But now, I think that's the 17 car, I think, of Hesh. Was going to help him, and they just run out of steam. Where'd old Ricky Miles go? There he is. Okay. All right. I'm resting my voice a little bit here. Hesh starting to take a look. Hesh starting to take a look like this center looking pretty inviting right here is what he was looking like. This center's looking pretty exciting. We right along with Hesh. Yeah, it says it right there. Huh? See what he decides to do. He says, I don't know if I can just hang out back here in the back any longer. I'm going to have to go. I mean, you got to somewhat, you got to stay in the draft, no doubt. Go. Hesh getting way down there on the apron. Not usually a good thing. Looks like they're coming up on lap traffic. This is going to get exciting. We'll jump up here to Facet. See what Jerry's looking at as they see lap traffic coming. They're coming up. Let's see if lap traffic is going to say, ooh. if Jerry doesn't wreck his boss coming out of the tri-oval. Oh, as Roger Saucier doors Tommy Rogers. Gary Bassett with some damage on the left front. Already getting in that pit window time frame. I don't know if I would be getting too racy here, 11. I don't know. The 11 car, Mitchell Semedo, getting a little too racy. And he got down as they're 4 wide on the back straightaway. I mean, you got to get to pit road. No reason to be so racy right here. Let's see. I'm holding my breath right now. Let's see if they're coming. No, they're going again. Going around again. They're stretching it for all it's worth. You have to, if you're going to make it to the end of the second stage or third stage. There's no short pit in this deal. I could be wrong. Evan Perry could have. Evan Perry's either going to wait for cars to go, because he'll just be out there by himself. Because I saw his car rolling on pit road. These guys should be coming right now. Should be. Here they come. Well, a couple of them. This is interesting. These guys can go. Let's see. That's John Miles and Bassett, Matthew Brown, Tommy Rogers, all on the same amount of laps. Other than Cato topped off. Justin Lee Pearson on 13 laps. Tommy Rogers on 13 laps. We're gonna find out all we got to know right here. How many laps are on these cars? Oh, Tommy either ran out of fuel or I don't know. Tommy got ran over. ran over. I don't know if he ran out of fuel. It kind of looked like he slowed down. Robert just killed him. Robert just killed him. Robert Laval. Oh, my dashboard doesn't work on rewind, on replay. All right. Well. Well, Tommy's probably gonna just fix his car, save his fast repairs. We run 3 fast repairs on a 50-lap race, so I mean the fast repairs are like gold. I mean you got to have them at the end. You just absolutely have to. That's why Stamper chose to go so many laps down. He knows he's got to have those fast repairs. Not how with a black flag. I don't know if he got wrecked into pit road or if he got a speeding penalty. I'm not for sure. Let's check on Stamper. I gotta find him. Gotta find him. There he is. Oop. He's on pit road. Oh, God, don't tell me you got more damage. Stamper got... No. All right. Stamper currently being showed 3 laps down. Oh, so, I mean, he took off like, yeah, a big chunk of laps. He was, what did I say? 4 laps, I believe he was. 4 laps. Wow. Good job, Stamper. Oh, he's got, as Jepson pulling a Jepson. Gets all kind of crossed up on the apron. Gets it under control. Don't know if Stamper's going to go with these guys or try to get out there in front of the leaders to help him. He's got to make it like another 9 laps or something. And if he could stay out there in front of the leaders, he would get a lap back. That was your leader right there. He thought about it, but then he thought twice. He's like, their closing rate's a little too much. Still uncomfortable with that. I think it's a good decision. It was a good decision. Riding with Roger Buff Sr., Shimedo, Steven, Sauchier, Miles, John Miles, Roger Buff Sr. is your top 5. Scott Howell crashed. Wow, what happened to Scott? What it says. What happened here? Did he quit? Oh. Bryce takes over the lead. I'll be honest, I was watching Bryce in practice. I thought Bryce was going to be a troublemaker. Had a lot of incident points in practice. It's usually not a good sign. Usually, bit my tongue. Ooh. Roger Buff Senior with the side draft on John Miles. Roger's got a couple good cars behind him. They're winding down here. They just crossed 72. They ran these cars long this time. They tried to get all the fuel out of them that they could. And you had people like Cato going in and topping off. So did Alex Libaugh. Alex and Justin Lee Pearson are sitting in pretty good shape, and so is Cato. They all have the fuel. Roger Buff Sr. is your leader, being scored as the leader. The 11 car, Mitch Semedo, pretty impressed. I don't know that Mitch has raced with us. He's making that bottom side work really well. I still just see the the overall aura has changed. You know, in the beginning it was 3-4 wide, gas, crash, and go. And then they figured out, oh, heck, I can't do that. I can't be doing that. Gas, crash, and go. That's what we're going to call it. Gas, crash, and go. Lap 74. On the back straightaway. I'm thinking they're all pretty good this time. This is stage 3. It took them 2 stages to figure it out. Oh my God, is Roger not going to make it? Roger out front too much. He's got a pit. Roger did not top off, and so that was our leader, dang it. Oh, no! Justin Lee Pearson wrecks his car to win a stage? Are you kidding me right now? Let's rewind that. Oh, no. Pearson and Cato. Oh, Cato wrecked him. Oh, he got him sideways. Miles might have got him, but they were all going for the stage win. I guess. I don't know that was that important. I think the fast repair is more important than the stage win. Nobody's going to remember the stage win tomorrow. Oh, I bet he's on old tires. I bet he did not take tires to keep track position. I'm pretty, as loose as that car was right there, as loose as this car is right here, he didn't take tires. John Miles creeping up in there to try to get the stage win. I don't know that was a great decision on your part either, John. I love you, but I don't know. stage win's not that important. Do that at lap 100. That made it exciting, though. You know, yeah. So it looks like Cato. Well, let's see here. I'm not for sure, to tell you the truth. Not for sure who won that. It's Cato's on pit road, so he might have won the stage. But he might have towed. I think he towed. So, yes, he did. He wrecked pretty good. So yeah, he towed. All right. So Cato's being scored the winner, and now it's all getting jumbled up. So I'm not for sure who. I think it's Cato, Hesh, Miles, Brown, Lee Ball is your top 5 at the stage. With Cato towing. Oh no, there he is right there. What the hell? I thought I just showed him sitting on pit road. Maybe he just came off of pit road. All right. Maybe he didn't tow. I had him in gray on my usually when they're in gray, it means they're sitting on pit road. Anyway, not that important. Ricky Miles at the end of that stage almost getting down a lap, but managed to get back on the lead lap. Good for him. How about where's he at? I'm looking for him. Stamper. All right, Stamper's still going. Hasn't given up. 2 laps down. Stamper is 2 laps down. He should get that right here. Let's see. He's going to take tires. And so he'll just get around 1 and then maybe try to get a splash. Now, the final stage is going to be cautions as needed. Now they're going to ramp back up. The emotion will be ramped back up in this final 25 laps. You're still going to have, which is going to be interesting at the end. Do you lay back and save fuel, or do you stay in the gas? With 3 green, white checkers, I might add. So this will be interesting here at the end. I'm liking this 100-lapper. Liking it a lot. I know it's kind of late. Is it late for the East Coast guys? What time is it? I don't think so. Friday night, right? 11:30? Scott Howell still sitting in on pit road. I think Scott Howell might be... I have another app, but it's not running. I've currently got 1, 2, 3, 4 apps running, 5 apps running. I don't want to turn on one more. That app tells me how many fast repairs you guys have used. So I'm going to say Scott has either used them all or, oh, Lord, he's 10 laps down. That's going to be next to impossible. So Justin Lee Pearson going around. I think Justin Pearson got 1 lap behind. He got wrecked at the stage. He'll get that up. He'll get that back. Pearson, a regular in the lobby at the S&M races and the. I mean, he's just a racer. He doesn't get involved in the politics and all the BS that comes along with it. He just, he races. So, yeah. Let's see if Alex, I haven't mentioned him very much. Alex Leval. Running an 8th. I don't know. If they extend this a lap, I think I got to come and get fuel. I think. MJ Palmer is your leader. MJ. MJ is been out for 5 laps. Let's see how MJ does here. MJ out way too far. I'm going to say this is probably not good for OMJ. Probably not going to work out well. MJ wanting to show these guys, I can race with you. I can run with you guys. Okay. Here's your chance. You did not, you're off a pit sequence pretty badly. You must have been a lap down and did not go in and get fuel when everybody else did. Stayed out, which is fine. So you're going to have about, what, 7 laps of fuel? 7, 8 laps? All right. Maybe more if you were saving fuel. Oh. Hirsch gets wrecked.
Yellow flag is out.
Looking for Hirsch's name here. It's easier to. Take a little rewind here. Hirsch is, what, is he 17? The 17 car? Is that what Hirsch is? Yes. Hesh? Hirsch? Hesh? I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. I hope you don't mind if I'm calling you Hirsch. Well, Ricky Miles. Ricky Miles is going to say, he came down. No, you went up. In the tri-oval. And you're way up off the bottom in his lane. And a little bit of net code, but the computer says you're going to wreck him anyway. So, yeah. Oh, and that collects. Tommy Rogers. Oh, it's Tommy. That's why I've had a hard time finding Tommy. He's being scored as the 43. His number's the 34. No wonder I haven't been able to find you. And he's never, I mean, oh, well, the 36, he hears the wreck. He hears the wreck, and he knows it's next to him, and he sees it. He just moved up. He sees Ricky coming up to wreck Hesh, and he's moving up because he can hear the wreck, and Tommy's there, and a little net code doored him a little bit, but still doored him. He didn't mean to. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, I get it. He was thinking they were wrecking next to him. I get that. Still, he needs to go to the back. If he continued on, he needs to go to the back. Well, MJ Palmer was our leader, and he's back in 8th. I mean, he's probably pretty thankful for that caution. He gets to get himself some fuel, which he's already done it. We ding-donged around long enough on Stamper. Oh, no. Did Stamper get collected in that wreck? On pit road. Stamper is, yeah. Well, Stamper's being scored the leader. He must have got some, I didn't see it in that wreck. He must have got some damage. Again, he's getting that fixed. He's on the lead lap. Yeah, he's being scored the leader. He's on the lead lap. So he just must have went around the field, and he must have just got ahead too much. So he's letting the field go by. So he'll go to the back of the pack. He must have went around one too many times or something, maybe. I don't know, because he's just parked on pit road. So that is not a big deal. He'll get that straightened out. Okay, the lights are out on the pace car. Scott Howell still on pit road. He wasn't in it, Terry Stamper says. Okay, so he just got out of sequence, which is good. He got 7 laps. He got them all back. I mean, you know, that's the kind of guy Stamper is. He just didn't quit. He just said, "Oh no, I'm gonna get these laps back. Watch." Okay, so we're on lap 83 of 100, so that's going to change. That's going to change everything. I mean, there'll still be a pit stop, no doubt. No doubt, there'll be a pit stop. Okay, Jacob Brace. Okay, Jacob Brace doing the same thing, staying out on 7-lap old tires. See how that works out for Jacob.
Green, green, green.
Jacob says, my buddy MJ did it, I'm doing it. See how it works out for you, Brace. Shado, Stevens, Matt Steven, LeBon, Brown, Brace, Cato, Brace going backwards. Is your top 5. Matthew Brown with a move down to the bottom. Matthew's now probably going to get pretty serious about this race. So is Zachary Cato. I mean, they all are going to get serious, but these guys haven't been all that serious. You haven't seen Matthew making moves like he usually does. To the bottom, to the top, to the bottom, to the top. So now he's probably going to get pretty serious. Also, the same thing about Ryan Wilson. Probably see a whole different attitude out of Ryan also. And like I said, his car is up in the front as Ricky Miles gets turned or wrecks the field. Don't think that was Ricky's fault. We'll see here. Ricky's in the middle lane. There's a checkup. MJ. And Ricky should not went down. Should not have went down. You opened a hole. Strickland should not have filled it, but he should have known. That's Ricky Miles. Ricky Miles is probably going to go down and then come back up. So Strickland doesn't know how you operate. So yeah, I'm going to blame that on you. Shado, Robert Bruff Sr., Ryan Wilson, James Jepson, Matthew Brown as your top five. Stamper's family slinging the towels, saying, go, Stamper, go. The terrible towels. Stamper needs some terrible towels. Stamper currently in 17th. Probably needs a little bit of help as Libaugh down on the apron. Yeah, that was Alex. Down on the apron. Matthew Brown leading this deal. Brown, Wilson, and Cato. The real Zach Cato.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
We normally don't throw back-to-back cautions, and we just came off a caution, in case you're wanting to know. And so they'll get some laps in. They'll run 2, 3, 4 laps before they throw a caution. Just to maybe make people think otherwise. If you're going to just continue to wreck, that you will think about it before you make dumb mistakes. That's why they do that. We don't like running back-to-back cautions. Was in a race the other day, 50-lap race, 25 caution laps in a 50-lap race. It was ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. All right, Stamper probably will probably get fueled up here, get him some fresh tires, some 4 fresh ones, and we'll see if we see a whole new Stamper. Everybody comes to pit road. So We'll restart at what? With about 9 to go. So we have fuel to get to the end, plus maybe what? One green white checker. Something like that. So Matthew Brown, let's see, did Matthew retain the lead? Yes, he did. And they all did not take tires again. But, I mean, yeah, I get it. They're trying to keep track position. I get it. They were just on a, what, 7-8 lap run. And so now they're going to go another, now, almost 20 laps on a run of tires. Yeah, okay. Roger Buff Sr. took tires. He's the only guy that took tires. Other than Jepson and Strickland. They're in the back. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. As the, we're going to go around one more time, I'm going to say. Oh, that's the 43 of Tommy Rogers. Okay, I keep, you know, because it says the 43, and I keep, I had to look up on my screen. It's the 34. It's the 43, but being scored. Let's see here. Yeah, he's still a couple laps down. But I'm sure we're going to have a caution. I'm sure Tommy will be able to get those laps back. Matt Stephen was up front most of this race, finding himself in the back, which we saw, what's her name? Says it's a girl, but I don't think it is. Isabel Pina. Isabel Pina come from, what, 18th, 19th, 20th to second, third the other night on the last lap. So yeah, very doable. There's always a wreck. Ricky Miles does it all the time. I mean, he's good at it. Actually, I'm not being mean. He actually does it all the time. He manages to get through the wreck. Looks like that's what he'll be doing today. As the pace car's in, Brown, Cato, Wilson, Schmado, Miles, John Miles is your top five.
Green.
8 to go. They might have plenty of fuel, actually, for their... The AWR cars gathering up. Matthew Brown. There's not a lot of love between Matthew Brown and that front group of cars. I'm just saying, Matthews, Matthew. I'm not saying nothing bad about him. There's old Evan Perry. I was thinking, where is Evan Perry to help his teammate? Evan's back in the hunt. Evans running 7th. Ooh, a big shot to the back of Wilson, and I would have thought that was going to wreck everybody right there. Matthew's still leading the race. Cato locked bumpers with him. Tommy Rogers off pace a little bit. Not going to help him get those laps back. He loses the draft and this stays green. Which, you can tell the emotion is ramped up here now. Now, this is the way the start of this race was. Until they figured out, crap, it's 100 laps. As there's that new guy just wrecked the field. That'll bring out a caution. What I'm talking about right there. Yeah, this is going to be, they're going to have fuel, no doubt. But as Perry works his way back to the front, along with Jerry Fassett, these guys are getting pretty racy up front. Pretty racy. Catching up to the pace car, please. Well, let's see what happened here. It's got, take a little look-see here. Oh my God. Oh, Lord, have mercy. That's the 98. Is that what that is? Matt Stevens? Oh, it looks like Schmado's on his bumper in the tri-oval. There's a kind of a little lane right there that's lower than that middle lane, and it makes the cars get loose. But they're coming out of it as Stevens. Yeah, Stevens. That's Stevens' fault. Well, it's not Stevens' fault. Schmado was on his bumper as Stevens. Yeah, Stevens comes up onto the 25 and Schmado's on his way out on the corner bumper there, and poor old Stevens didn't have a chance. Just didn't have a chance. Schmado shouldn't have been on him that tight. There's 7 laps and you're in the tri-oval. I just would have thought. That's just me. Well, let's see if anybody stays out. It looks like Roger Buff decides to stay out. Roger Buff electing to take track position. Stamper hasn't got to pit road yet. Oh, Stamper stays out, takes track position. Interesting. Interesting. Stamper. Now this gets very, very interesting right here. 4 laps to go. These guys that pitted just gave up tons of track position. I mean, not tons. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots. Matthew Brown lost 8 spots. Roger Buff stays out. Moyer stays out. Moyer's the one that David Moyer, we haven't talked a lot about David, but other than he's the one that got run into that caused this wreck. It wasn't David's fault. Nobody was going with him until right there at the last moment. And the 98 car, yeah, it's just a racing deal, but it sucked for them guys. Moyer stays out. Stephen Gill stays out. Robert Laval stays out. Jepson stays out. Boy. Yeah, Jepson stays out. If I had a pool, I got to figure out a pool. We'll see who, you know, it's like you put $1 in the pool and say, does Jepson wreck these guys in this next 4 laps, or does he not wreck these guys? Stamper running in 6th position. Let's see, Ricky Miles. Ricky Miles, I think, stayed out. Yes, Ricky Miles took track position. Moyer's the only guy that's got, he's on, well, they're all on 9, 10 laps other than Ricky. Ricky's on 9 laps. Moyer's on coming to 11 laps. Let's see, lights are out on the pace car. We're going to go green with, this will be a green-white checkered at the line. So yeah, see Perry back in 20th. Perry was up in the front. Perry just lost a ton of track position. I'm just going to say these guys have got to know there's going to be a wreck up front. They just have to know. They just have to. They have to know. I'm sorry. I love you guys. I'm just saying it like it is. All right. Roger Buff Sr., David Moyer, Stephen Gill, Robert Laval, James Jepson is your top 5. Thought old Stamper fell asleep at the wheel there for a second.
Green, green, green.
And we're going, killer. Stephen Gill says he's in the chat. He says he's going to get this win. What Gill says, I like that, Stephen. I like that out of you. I like that confidence. He's in the black car down on the inside. Behind a good car in front of a not so good car. not a whole lot of fast cars behind you. Pearson out on the corner of Matthew Brown. Matthew Brown has won a couple races here recently. I'm just saying, I think this is the white flag lap. Yes, it is. White flag lap. It can't stop it now. There goes Jepson. Like I said, as the 25 gets out on the corner of Cato, sends Cato up into the wall. This has got to be Matthew Brown's race to lose. Right here, he's got the 58 if he does not get hot right here. He's been pushing him this whole entire lap. We're going to see if Pearson, what do? Do you just, we're going to stay with Pearson, and is Pearson elect to, here we come. What does Pearson do? Oh! I think Matthew does that on purpose at the end if he thinks he's going to win a race. He goes down there and spins out on purpose like he's showing off. It cost him the win. Unless he got wrecked. Unless he got wrecked. We're going to go back and see. We're going to go back and see. At this point, I mean, I think Justin Maida was going to stay with him. Because he right here he has no help, and that's a little bit early. He got loose, and right there. No, he got wrecked. He got wrecked. 25 car caused that. 25 car of David Moyer. No doubt. Well, I mean, Pearson got out of shape. Pearson got out right there. That's what I'm talking about. That lane right there in that tri-oval is a different contour than the middle and the upper 2 lanes, 3 lanes. And that got him loose. He probably doesn't have tires. Like I said, he hasn't taken tires to take track position. That car just got loose and stepped out on him. The only one that took tires was Roger. All right, so let's go back here and see. Oh, brought the wrong wreck. What's my thing doing here? Hold on here. Oh, no. That can't be the same wreck, is it? Oh, I think that's from a long time ago. Oh, that's gonna suck. See if I can find it. Well, that sucks. Oh, I didn't go up high enough. All right, my bad. That was way after the checkered flag. They're all wrecking. Okay. This is where I wanted to be. That's my fault. I'm sorry. Who's that up there? Is that Stamper ahead of Miles? Who is that? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I know I'm all screwed up right now. I'm sorry. Nope, it's not Stamper. That's Black Flag. Whoever Black Flag is. What'd I say? What'd I say about a pool? What did I say? He's blinking. I said, what did I say? I told you. I'm just saying here. I'm just gonna say. I'm just. I mean, it's inevitable. Always. That guy's blinking. That guy is blinking. Not good. Not a good thing. So he's gonna get out around him because he's blinking. Well, I get that. I get that. Oh, well, I can't blame him for that. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at Stamper. What happened to Stamper? What happened to Stamper? Oh, yeah. Poor old Stamper. Not a good race for Stamper. Not a good race at all. He's in a good spot. I mean, he didn't have nobody behind him. Oh, there it comes. Alex is a good person to have behind you. Alex is a pushing fool. Yeah, and there's the 13 getting involved in a wreck, which it never fails. Never fails. All right, S&M Motorsports. S&M Motorsports on Stamper with a quick exit. I don't blame you. Exit. I don't blame you. S&M Motorsports on Facebook. Top 5 and all that good stuff on Facebook. But J&S Graphics, James Smith Paint Cars, does some good things. He's got to work on Todd's a little bit. I don't know what happened to that number. You need to fix his number for him, buddy. And I know you saw that. I'm sure you did. So J&S Graphics. Let's pull it up right here. I want to see how it looks right here. Hey, a minute. Before we get out of here. Oh, let's put up our results. We didn't even look at our results. What kind of a guy are you? There they are. Jerry Fassett with a top 5. Good run, Jerry. So Justin Lee Pearson, AWR. Matthew Brown, SMT. Moyer is a privateer. Roger Buff Sr., privateer. Jerry Fassett for AWR. So AWR first and fifth. S&T second. Oops. Sorry, I didn't need to have that on, did I? Sorry. I'm just looking at the results real quick. Cato, that's that. You know, when those guys lost that track position, you just had to know. But them guys that did not pit, they just knew that was going to be a problem. Just knew it. Just knew it. I'm thinking they were counting on a green, white checkered, but didn't happen that way. All right. Well, so this Friday night, we'll be at it tomorrow night. For sure again. So, JNS Graphics, James Smith, be sure to support him. You got to pay $10, $15, $20, whatever it is, it's worth it. He does good work. I was going to pull up this car that he did. He did, no, John isn't running. No, he didn't do that one. I don't see anybody in here that he did. I don't know. No, he did Jepson's. He did Jepson's and he did mine. What car do I have up here? Oh, of course, it's not showing mine because I didn't run the race, huh? Jamie Shaw, quitter. Oh, it's not showing cars. So anyway, JNF Graphics. All right, don't forget Tommy Rogers race Sunday. Other than that, God bless you. Peace out.